What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today, I just want to talk about the UFC the next month because it is absolutely garbage. I know Lucas Tracy made a video about this, but I just kind of want to get more into in-depth about all this garbage that's going to be happening the next little month. So yeah. I already talked about UFC 315 and UFC 316 being mid, but it just got way more midder. It's garbage now. Like, but one of these for Joel Alvarez was carrying the card, and now he pulled out, and now he's moving up to 170. And now we have this guy Kyler. I don't even know what his freaking name is, but dude, that's so annoying, right? Pullouts are so annoying, but it's all right. It's all right, right? We still have to go Bilal Muhammad, Mike Malott, Jose Aldo. But next week, it's over. It's Paul Craig in a co-main event in 2025. In the big 2025, we have Paul Craig in a co-main event. Oh my God. Why didn't they keep Burns and Marco Morales on the UFC 315 card, or at least put on UFC 316? There's no point in making a whole fight night Apex about it. There's no point of making a whole Apex fight night about it. Just keep it on UFC 315. This was all banger. And now we have it in the Apex. Got Sadiq Usyk moving up to lightweight. I guess this prospect. But either way, the card sucks, dude. And then next week, or like 2 weeks after that, we have a stinker fest. Okay? We have Gamrot versus Ludwig Klein. That's definitely going to be not as entertaining. And then we got Aaron Branfield versus Macy Barber in the main event. If you really want a fight night card, they've done this before. They've done just one fight night before a pay-per-view. I'm pretty sure they did it recently. They did UFC 311, then they did UFC Saudi Arabia with Adesanya Nurmagomedov, and then they did UFC 318. UFC 312. They can do that. Just combine both these cards, put it in Jacksonville, Florida, or somewhere like that. Jacksonville, Florida, freaking TD Garden, anywhere. And just imagine. Main event, Burns versus Morales. Co-main event, Aaron Branfield versus Macy Barber. Featured fight, Gamrot versus Ludwig Klein, right? Then we got, and then people will actually start commenting, oh, Justin Jacoby, oh, Ketlin Vieira versus Macy Chiasson, Paul Craig, Sadiq Usyk, right? To the casual fans, people know Jared Gordon versus Thiago Santos will probably be a good fight. But to the hardcores, they'll probably know it's not going to be that good. But still, it would sell many major tickets if you just put it in an arena and you combine both these events. And then UFC 316, barely anything is gone. And now, I know the whole main card is practically set and done. But it's only 8 matches. There's only 8 matches confirmed. They need to start getting this show on the road, especially for UFC 317 too. Where are the announcements? I'm praying on the UFC 317 announcement. If it does not happen this week, then no. I'm praying to God that it's already set. They're just waiting it out because Ilya said, "Oh, I started camp," so I don't agree with Lucas should say, "Oh, you have 5 weeks to prepare." No, they don't. They already started their camp. Charles, Islam, and Ilya started their camp. Gaethje, I don't think Gaethje said he started his camp. If Gaethje does say he started his camp, then it's over because it's gonna be Gaethje, Islam, Ilya, Charles on the same card, right? But yeah, this next month of the UFC is absolutely garbage, right? We have Merab versus Sugar 2, which that's just going to be such a stinker fest. Let's be honest here. Merab's going to 50-45. Kid. Merab is going to 50-45 this guy. Yeah, 50-45. I honestly probably would see 50-45, 50-45, and then 48-47 because a judge is just going to be off his rockers and think, oh, Sean won 2 rounds in the beginning. But yeah, Merab versus Sugar is not going to be that entertaining. All right, kind of intrigued for this fight, but I don't know. I really think that this is going to be a stinker. I do think Kayla Harrison will get the finish. in like the first round via like, doctor stoppage. Yes, I don't think Pena's gonna get knocked out. I think he's gonna get doctor stoppaged. But still, like bro, I could just see Pennington holding Harrison there until the later rounds where he starts piecing him up with his dirty boxing. And then we got Mario Batista versus Chito Vera. You already know how that's gonna go, right? Kevin Holland versus Vicente Luque. This is actually a banger fight. They kind of cooked right here with Vicente Luque versus Kevin Holland, right? I would have rathered Alban Elliott versus Kevin Holland, but you know it is what it is. And then they put Joe Pyfer versus Kelvin Gastelum on the main card of a pay-per-view. But yeah, not bad fights. All right, but these two fights, Belal Muhammad, Jack Del Molina, Valentina Shevchenko, Manny Ferreira. These are going to be not that interesting fights, okay? I'm telling you right now. They are going to be very boring fights. Okay, JDM might rock Belal in that 5th round and jump for a guillotine because he knows he has no hope in winning. Yeah, he knows he has no hope in winning the belt, right? Jose Aldo is back on this card. Love to see Jose Aldo get a W. You know, we got Alexa Grasso versus Natalia Smith, which I think this is going to be way more entertaining than Manny Fierro versus Shevchenko, right? I think it's going to be probably more entertaining, right? And then Iwasaki gets a guaranteed first-round KO, right? Yeah, that's really it. You know, after this month, we do get Kamaru Usman versus Buckley as a main event, so I'm not too mad. I'm not too mad. Kamaru Usman. I mean, obviously, co-main events involve Dominic Unions, but I mean, it's a Kamaru Usman card. What do you expect, right? It's a Kamaru Usman card. Underrated, but they should have done. I wouldn't have been mad if they put Justin Gaethje versus Arman Sakarian as the co-main event to this card. Obviously, Trevor Whitman, you know. Just build like a Trevor Whitman card, right? Kamaru Usman versus Buckley, Gaethje versus Arman, Rose versus whoever this is. You could even add Corey Sandhagen versus freaking Davidson Figueiredo. Ooh, I kind of cooked there, but yeah. Then we got Michael Chiesa versus Court McGee, which honestly, not too mad at it. They're just two unks going at it right here. But yeah, that's probably going to be it for me. And then after that, I keep saying it's probably going to be for me, but I keep talking. But I'm going to do probably something about Hill versus Roundtree soon. You know, why Hill has no chance against Khalil Roundtree. And then we got Rafael Fiziev, Baja Mendez. That's a really good fight. Finally, can we please get Riz Vancunia versus Curtis Blades? But yeah, that is officially going to be it for me. My stomach is growling, very hungry. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Catch you on the next one. See ya.